Hi everyone, Alba here. This is going to be a solo run of The Thrill of the Hunt on Epic Elite. The epic version and heroic version is basically the same. Anyways, once you step into Wayloon, you're supposed to make this long loop to get to the quest. And I'm going to show you a shortcut. On the roofs over here, if you jump, you can catch on this invisible ledge. Then you can jump on top of these spikes. Notice you need to stand on the spikes, not in the gap in between. If you do, just jump back down, try again. Once you're on top of the spikes, walk to the end and you can jump. You don't need a long jump or anything, you should be able to make it no problem. As long as one person in the party makes it, they can pull this lever and let the rest of the party go through. Anyways, the quest is right over here. It's right past this gate. Okay, I'm gonna hand it over to Warjack now.
Fresh corpses line the walls, all of them Wayloon prisoners,
Karleth has gone too far,
says the Netherese wizard.
He's become unpredictable even for a Shadar-kai, with not only his excesses endanger our mission. Your kind will never understand.
Responds the Shadar-kai.
The Shadow Curse is strong with Karleth. He does this because he must. Wait. Did you hear that?
Hi everyone, Warjack here. This quest is pretty straightforward. A few cutscenes here and there. That's what we saw was the intro cutscene. This first entrance area has a bunch of rooms. One of them will spawn a key. They all have the same layout, a bunch of Shadar-kai, and a cabinet. And you click on the cabinet, and if it happens to have the key, you'll get a key. So, if you are squirmish about fighting, so then it's up to your luck to get it on the first chance. I don't care, I'm going for conquest, and I'm going to break everything and kill everything anyway, so I'm just going to go through all the rooms. The Shadar-kai have this chain attack, and it can be very devastating if you don't have a good fortitude save. If they hit you and you get stunned, you can die, especially on higher difficulties, because the damage ramps up really, really fast. But if you don't get stunned, then it's very simple, just move away. They can't run after you while they're doing their chain attack, so just get out of range and you'll be fine.
Searching the clutter reveals nothing of interest.
There's a total of 4 rooms over here, so after missing the first 2, there's at least a 50% chance that I'll be in this next room.
You discover
There you
the
go.
key while searching the desk.
At this point I could just move on, but I'm going to go clean out this last room also.
Searching the clutter reveals nothing of interest. Down below, the Shadar-kai commander addresses a terrified prisoner.
I really did like you know. It pains me to think how you'll be torn apart.
This Howler has a special, like, bleeding attack that can be very annoying or interrupt you when it comes to doing actions. Other than that, it can be kind of scary if you have low will saves. I think it's a will save, but I'm not sure.
You've saved the poor captive from being mauled by the Howler.
You can see I'm getting interrupted trying to open this door. Got it. I tried to jump and open it, but I keep on getting knocked back.
Karleth calls to you from behind the safety of a grate.
You must be the one who killed my pet. Now, perhaps, you think you can kill more? Good. It will make me feel more.
Here we get a huge group of Howlers. And they all have this debuff and it can stack. As you can see, a whole gigantic line of them. Luckily for me, I'm not too bothered by it. All they managed was a minor stun. No big deal. This can be something that if you don't have a good AoE, you're going to be in serious trouble. I remember doing this quest soon after it came out, an Epic Elite. It was near impossible. I had to find a whole party to do it, and we barely got by. And well, since then many things have changed. It wasn't that common to see people with 2,000 hit points back then. Also, I had much, well, the gear I had then wasn't as good as it is today. The standard, due to power creep, has gone way up. Here we've got the second shrine. First one was next to the red named Howler. I like opening up this door to the shrine.
I thought you saw one of the gargoyles move.
Might be a habit due to the fact that I got killed in this hallway many times and ran back to the shrine to resurrect myself. I'm like giving myself the option. I got a DM message before telling me that I noticed one of the gargoyles like move or something. I don't know what it means, or maybe if you know, leave a comment. Anyways, these two first doors you get past, this is the way we want to go towards the exit, and this one is an optional. We'll get back to it soon. First, we're going to go find the key. Again, the key is in one of these rooms. This time, instead of finding a cabinet, you're gonna have to find like a mini boss, a Shadar-kai boss, whatever. Here we go. This quest has a few like mini boss fights. The Howler and this one, I mean, like red named bosses in the middle of the quest. Anyways, killing her gives you a key. Now we can go to the end fight. Anyways, I visited all the rooms. This is the room that we need to go to the end. Here's optional. It's locked. Pick the lock. Get a shadow mini boss. As you've probably noticed, these shadows heal from negative energy. This is one of the named items that comes from this quest. I mean, it's pathetic in today's standards. The base damage is just so low. I'm gonna quickly go back to the shrine, get my action boosts back up. Anyways, this final fight can be really tough, especially on squishy builds or somebody who doesn't have good AoEs. The boss itself is not too hard. Problem is the boss summons a big pack of Howlers, and they can be completely devastating. Also, there's an optional, and it can be extremely hard to do by yourself.
Karleth stands before another prisoner trapped in a cage.
You were my failure,
Says the Shadar-kai.
I can't bear to think of what will happen to you. My despair will be...
Anyways, this cage has a prisoner inside, and these 4 switches around activate traps. And the boss is going to activate them in the middle of the fight. And it's my job to turn them off, or it'll kill the prisoner. I don't have to do that, but it's an optional extra chest.
His face a twisted mixture of rage and joy.
Basically, I'm looking out, and as soon as I see one of the traps go off, I'm going to go quickly
Lashes
and
out with his
try to
spike
disable it.
chain.
Here's the first trap.
Lever. He's killing the prisoner.
When you jump and activate something, the time it takes to activate it is slightly shorter than standing right next to it and activating it. That's why you'll see me jump many times. Here he's done the second trap. If you can run to the traps while he's doing his chain attack, then he won't run after you, so you can time it.
Screams the captain.
Yeah, I'm trying to anticipate. I know the fourth trap's gonna go off soon. Here comes the first pack of Howlers. Luckily this prisoner doesn't die as fast as the one in Ghost of a Chance. Well, you gotta get everybody to move away from that lever. Got it. There's a pile of boxes that many players stand up on top of and shoot down from. And it's kind of a safe spot. Not really, because the Howlers can get up and so can the boss. But could be it's your best chance. It's right next to the first cage. When you walk in from the entrance towards the boss, you take a right after the cage. There's a pile of boxes there. And it can give you a little bit of an edge if you're having a really hard time or taking way too much damage. Jumping off here, the box is right behind me. I'm just waiting for the second wave of Howlers to come. Here we go. I believe that the Howlers used to spawn in from the beginning and stand inside of the cages, and that would allow you to put AoEs like Blade Barrier next to the door and damage them even before they ever came out. Right now it doesn't seem like they spawn before the DM text shows up and then they all spawn in and the gate opens. Could be I'm wrong, but I have no way to check it.
The Shadar-kai commander
Yeah, and that's
no
that.
longer inflict his cruel whims on Wei-Lun's inhabitants. His hunt for
Since the
thrill
prisoner is alive, I
has
can
ended.
release him and I get an extra chest for it.
You've saved the captive from
That's that.
Corvettes' deadly
Anyways.
devices.
Thank you very much for watching me play this. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, and I got also this ain't named item, also not relevant today. Well, at least it's some sentient XP. Yeah, Alba here, just a quick note. The channel just made it past 1,000 hours of view time, so I want to say thank you very much for everybody. A quarter way to being monetized, and it's thanks to all of you guys who stay all the way to the end of these videos and watch them and give me the view time. I really appreciate it. So I hope you keep enjoying it and coming back to the channel for more. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Anyways, thank you very much and take care. Bye.